Vietnam is one of the countries that suffered from conflicts and wars the most, but still gained independence. So what was the history of the Vietnam War?
And here's the sum of its stages. The Vietnam War was a conflict that lasted from 1955 to 1975 between South Vietnam, backed by the US and its allies in the South, and North Vietnam, backed by the Soviet Union and China. Here is a brief history of the Vietnam War. The Vietnam War has left painful and serious consequences for Vietnam. Loss of life. The war caused a great loss of life for the Vietnamese population. An estimated 1.5 to 3.8 million Vietnamese died during the war, including not only the military, but also civilians. The US began to strengthen its military and deploy forces into Vietnam in 1965, in the military operation called Operation Rolling Thunder. Thereafter, the United States conducted various military campaigns and strategies throughout the war. Military operations. The US deployed large military forces and conducted military operations such as Operation Junction City, Operation Cedar Falls, and Operation Lamson 719. These operations targeted strategic areas of North and Central Vietnam in response to the Viet Cong and the North Viet U.S. Army and support for the South Vietnamese Army. The United States deployed hundreds of thousands of troops and provided weapons, equipment, and financing to the South Vietnamese Army in an effort to assist against the Viet Cong and North Vietnamese Army. Use of advanced weapons and technology. America uses advanced weapons such as fighters, artillery, warships, and nuclear weapons. The US also conducted many airstrikes and shelling in the North Vietnamese area. The United States provided military and financial support to the government of the Republic of Vietnam and its allies in order to train and equip the South Vietnamese Army and enhance their combat capabilities. Strategy: Vietnamization. In the later stage, the US deploys the Vietnamization strategy, increasing training and equipping the South Vietnamese Army, with the goal of transferring combat responsibility from the US to the South. The American war to invade Vietnam left many great consequences, especially for the loss of loved ones in this resistance war.